So we fast forward now, and you've lost 50 kilograms?
Yes, I have.
Wow, 50. Well done.
Thank you.
Your life is different, right?
Yes, it is.
Completely different.
I just recently came back from UK, and my mom was very concerned about my weight, and she was very disturbed. I was having health challenges, not breathing properly at night and things like that. And so I think she spoke to one of her doctor friends about my condition at that point in time. I think I was weighing about 140 kg. And so he referred us to Dr. Caro. So on the first visit, we saw Dr. Caro. He talked about, the different types of surgery that could be done. And I was there just sitting down looking at them and just wondering, do I really need to do a surgery to lose weight? I was very, very skeptical, very, very skeptical. And I literally told him at the end of that visit that he should give me a year to lose the weight on my own. And if I don't, then we can now consider the surgery.
You were very reluctant to have surgery for a whole year.
For a whole year.
You were anti-surgery. But equally with your anti-surgery, I think you came to realize that you needed to make some change.
Yes,
and I think that needs to be emphasized.
1 year after our initial consultation, I think had come down to about 137. And he was like, that's not enough. You really need to do something drastic about this. You have tried, but you need something permanent. He was the only doctor we kind of saw. And I think maybe because it was my mom's doctor friend that referred him. So we just had that confidence that, if he's referring this doctor, then it must be a good choice. And then I think the first meet we had, who was very convincing enough, he was like, because it was a decision between the bypass and the laparoscopic sleeve. And so he was like, you know what, for this to be a permanent solution, I think the sleeve will be better. And I think he just convinced me basically. So I just felt comfortable that he could handle it. Oh, it was awesome. From leaving the clinic, I spent just a day or even just a night, I remember. And Dr. Carr was already telling me, you need to stand up, you need to stand up. you need to start working. From the beginning of the surgery was just perfect, and the care from Sherry's was amazing. I remember complaining because, the first stage is after the surgery, you have to be on liquid diet for, I think, a couple of 3 weeks or 4. And I think the first week I was already complaining, and I would call her, I can't do this anymore. I need help. I can't do this anymore. But, with my mom and my dad, my support system was, perfect at that point in time. So even when it was difficult for me, they would join me. And so the liquid diet stage was, I would say, a training on how to hold yourself back from not eating. Because even at that point in time, I was still cooking for my parents. So I will make breakfast, I will make lunch, I will make dinner, but I can't touch. And I think the most important thing to remember is that you're scared that you don't want the surgery to go the other way. So I was very, very skeptical. Even if I was hungry enough to eat something, I would think about the surgery and how much we have spent and tell myself, go and take your NutriShake or go and drink a juice or something. And I remember Sherry's also advising me to take pepper soup but not eat the meat. I'm like, what's that? That's punishment. So I really didn't eat anything. I was just on NutriShake, which is your protein shake, and my orange juice. I'll make fresh orange juice. I'll make fresh watermelon juice, anything you can think of. And I had all varieties of the protein shake. So in the morning I can have vanilla, in the afternoon I can have strawberry, and in the night I can have chocolate. And after a while, I think at that stage also, you have to also listen to your body. There were times that I would just take the protein shake in the morning and I'm fine for the whole day. like for the entire day. I really, really don't want to eat anything. I'm good until the next day. So it was very important that I listened to Cherise and the team on this stage after the surgery, you know, so that I could get the most. And I think that was one of the things that Dr. Carey really mentioned. He wanted me to get the most out of the surgery in the first year.
It's human. This is the humanity of what we do, you know. And I'm just so grateful to you, your parents, and of course the team. Yeah, and it's just really, it's rewarding. This for me is rewarding. This is why we come and we do and we help. Yeah, and I think it's rewarding, and I'm so grateful. 5 years plus down the line, 6 years.
Yes.
But the other thing, of course, is that you don't stop.